Hello everyone and welcome back to this semester's last week in entertainment. I'm your host, Maddie Fabricant. It's been a big week for music. With what many are calling a landmark agreement, Bob Dylan sold his entire catalog of music to Universal Music Publishing Group this week. Bloomberg News estimates the sale at more than $300 million, giving Universal the rights to Dylan's music for the next 60 years. And that wasn't the only surprise in music this week, as there is more good news for you Swifties out there, with Taylor Swift announcing yesterday a new album. Dropping yesterday, Evermore is the singer's 9th studio album and what she calls a sister record to her last album, Folklore. Fans are elated at the latest drop, and to quote Swift herself, she just couldn't stop writing songs. And some familiar not-so-great news as well. Popular talk show host Ellen DeGeneres announcing yesterday that she has contracted the coronavirus. Ellen took to social media to make the announcement, where she said she's following all the proper CDC guidelines. We hope that she makes a speedy recovery. More backlash for Warner Brothers following their streaming announcement last week. Blindsiding many in the industry, the company announced its entire 2021 film slate will be releasing in both theaters and on HBO Max. Director Christopher Nolan is among those criticizing the company, calling it a bad business decision. Nolan, who saw disappointing box office returns for his last film Tenet, has been very vocal of his disapproval, even calling HBO Max the worst streaming service in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter. While the film industry is taking quite a hit, TV fans are feeling quite euphoric after hit TV show Euphoria released a special episode on HBO and HBO Max. The show is back with 2 special episodes after its season 2 was halted due to the pandemic. You all better mark your calendars because the latest special, co-produced and co-written by star Hunter Schafer, will debut at 9 p.m. on January 24th, 2021. And though Broadway may be closed until May of 2021, the dream of many TikToker alike is coming true. Theater geeks and professionals have come together on TikTok to create a full, socially distanced musical about Disney and Pixar's film, Ratatouille. It all started when TikTok user Emily Jacobson made a video, Ode to Remy, the rat from Ratatouille, the video quickly gaining a fan base. I praise you, oh Ratatouille, may the world remember your name. For everyone who has been following this musical's conception, Ratatouille, the TikTok musical special, will be available to stream on Today Tix from the 1st of January to benefit the Actors Fund. And finally, as the longest year of our lives is finally coming to an end, we wanted to look back on the many television shows and films that helped us through this pandemic. The Chapman News crew was more than excited to share their favorites, and we have to start with the docuseries that took the whole world by storm in the beginning of the pandemic. Hey all you cool cats and kittens, can you believe that Tiger King came out on March 20th? Can you believe that March is basically 3 months away? I certainly can't. Chapman News professor Brett Marcus picks Netflix hit series The Crown to be his favorite, whereas our executive producer Jackie Gold fell for a different type of queen, also on Netflix, The Queen's Gambit. Our other executive producer, Sattvi Sankaris, spent the little time she had binging Hulu's Little Fires Everywhere, and show editor AJ Keenan says he could have not gotten through the summer without Hamilton or Avatar: The Last Airbender. International correspondent Melissa Cho couldn't stop her feelings about Trolls World Tour, while politics producer Jenna Perry braved the theaters to see Tenet. As for me, I'm a documentary girl, and some of my favorites of the year include Netflix's Jeffrey Epstein, Filthy Rich,
Hulu's Totally Under Control, and although not a documentary, Netflix's latest season of Big Mouth. And finally, we cannot wrap up this year without noting the films and shows that brought attention to the systemic racism in the U.S. In the wake of Black Lives Matter, these include Ava DuVernay's 13th, I Am Not Your Negro, Just Mercy, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, among many, many others.
As the entertainment producer this semester, I want to thank all of you for a really incredible run. It was an honor writing, reporting, editing, and learning for all of you. Thank you.